Thanks for watching Urban Anime Lounge. Love you.
Of UAL for Anime NYC right here. We got the two people from Blerdcon about to tell us what it is and what's happening for Blerdcon Homecoming.
Hilton George, con chair and founder.
Zero Gravity, press and PR assistant.
Okay, so first question, which is a question we've been asking everybody. What is the last anime you watched? Double question. And what is your favorite anime?
Oh, damn. Well, I mean, I just got finished rewatching Mugen Train. And it's so many different series. There's the movies, there's a series, and it's all coming out. So right now, I'm still on it, and it's my favorite. Well, actually, Hunter x Hunter is my favorite, but Demon Slayer, I love.
Okay, the last anime I watched was a movie by the name of Wicked City. Yeah. Wicked City.
She got a 50-year-old anime soul in her.
I'm old. I'm an old head.
What is the release date of Wicked City?
Wicked City? What year was that?
That's like 84.
It was before my time. Yes.
You've seen the gifs. You've seen the memes.
Yes. Wicked City. Wicked City. You're a fan of horror stuff. It's very creepy. Is the last anime I watched. And then a favorite anime I will have to give to Death Note. Call me shallow, but yes.
Do you like the anime or the manga better?
Of course, I like the manga better, but the anime is very, very strong. It's the strongest. It comes the closest to the manga, but manga's always gonna be better.
Okay, so what type of things can we expect from the homecoming theme for Blerdcon?
Well, as you know, one of the things we do every year with Blerdcon is we have a different theme. And it's all about trying to superimpose the black experience over top of the geek space. So what we end up doing each year is we try to figure out what those factors are. So with homecoming, you obviously have that HBCU feel, that black college, residence. See that? Yeah, right. So everybody is talking about getting bands involved. We're working on logistics with the city, thinking we can do some stuff outside, some stuff in the venue. We're looking at bringing some of the Greek life, maybe some of the Divine Nine in, as well as even with the programming, having some of the people who write books and people who are coming to represent not just the Divine Nine chapter by chapter, but maybe even some of the people who are, writing books on the subject matter. People are recruiters, people who represent some of the HBCUs in the area, because the DC metro area has got a lot of HBCU energy, so there's definitely going to be representation.
I don't even know if I can add to that. That was fun.
Now what we do every year, there's certain staples of the con that are unique that you won't see anywhere else. We got the only barbershop in any con anywhere on earth. We got the biggest food truck rally of any convention on the Eastern Seaboard. 16 trucks, mostly black owned, all curated. We got one barbecue truck, one pizza truck, one vegetarian truck. We have a live stage with outdoor concert happening constantly for 3 days. We got the indoor live stage, which is inside the arcade atrium where the DJ's performing. 2 concerts, as usual, comedy show. Now, everything at Blerdcon is around the clock, so we're not going to send you to bed. So if you got a Ritalin or an Adderall prescription you need to cash in, this is the time to do it, because everything is around the clock. The lights don't come off till Sunday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So rest up, hydrate, brother. Please hydrate. Yes. So that's what we do every year.
This sounds like if you ever been dismissed from a cookout, you need to come here, because they're not going to dismiss you. You're going to stay for the cookout. The whole 16 trucks.
And you know where I'm going to see you. You know where I'm going to see you?
I'm beating.
We got a spades tournament at Blerdcon. Now, I'm going to tell all my people out there, if you're black and you're watching this, you already know this. If you're not black and you're not sure, I'm giving you some news. If you come to the tournament not knowing how to play spades, nobody is going to teach you. Black people do not train other black people how to play spades after the age of 12. You get no instructions. So you got to get your YouTube video on, talk to your uncle, somebody you might owe a favor to, get it in so you can come in and play. And don't take it personal. because people are going to talk a lot of smack. We talk a lot of smack in spades. It's a cultural thing.
Way to play spades,
there it is. That's the only way, right? And so just keep an eye out for the lineup of the artists, the guests, you know, the performers, you know, we got rappers, we got musicians, curating a really, really cool show. But it's going to be an amazing convention. We're really excited.
And where can we find the information that'll be coming out, like further announcements?
If you follow our social media or if you subscribe to our mailing list from the website, blerdcon.com, any of the social media apps, if you put Blerdcon in, it will take you right to our page, our groups, our events, everything that you need. So you'll get the announcements first, you get all the benefits, you get all the knowledge, and that'll be good for everybody.
Another question that's like side noted, what got you into anime or the beginnings of wanting to watch anime?
You know, I said this to you, I think, at one point. There really isn't anything special about an individual. Not that we're not all special like the backseat of the short bus. I love you both. But I'm saying there's nothing really special about liking anime because anime is awesome, right? So the first time I saw anime, it was before they called it anime. It was from this distributor called Harmony Gold, and that was Robotech. The Robotech saga came out on television right after G.I. Joe, and that was my first direct exposure to anime. And I'm like, the realism, the story, the saga aspect of people getting killed. I'm watching people die at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on television. I'm sitting there like, this is amazing. The whole thing blew up and they watch people die. Like, you're not like G.I. Joe where if they blow up a plane, there's going to be, you know.
Parachutes, nobody ever died on G.I.
Nobody ever gets a direct shot in G.I. Joe, you know, and that's one to grow on. Yeah, that's not what we want, right? So that was for me, and from then I was hooked. I'm like 5 years old, you know what I'm saying? Now, this one here is probably further back than me.
Well, I'm a child in the mid-90s, so Toonami was my jam. Yes, I think a lot of people in my age group, we don't even remember what our first anime was, because you just kind of just get thrown in. You know, you get off the bus, it's 3 p.m., you turn on the TV, and you're thrown into whatever episode 624. Guess what had just happened before, because there is no preface before. So yeah, just Toonami, I guess, and then finding my niches. Akira was the first one that was, you know, kept me coming back. But before it was
I also like Akira. I recently rewatched it for like quality value because I draw stuff.
It
so
holds up. It does indeed hold up. I just got a sick Akira print today that I am very excited to mount, yes.
That was the first anime that actually scared me while I was watching. Like, I was watching it going,
It's terrifying.
like, hold up, you know, and it wasn't even that it was so graphic, it was just the way the story was written and the plot and the mystery and the suspense.
That's the kind of anime, and I like the sci-fi and horror stuff. So whenever it leaves with you afterwards, you know, you're in bed and you're just kind of like that what if? What if? Just what if? That's when you know it's done its job. Akira was the first anime that I owned a physical copy of. I have it on VHS, and I still have my TV VCR so I can play it with the cracklies and all that good stuff.
But it's forehead piece. It's
Yes.
that hi-fi.
Yes.
Hi-fi. Don't get it twisted. Quality people.
Don't get it twisted.
You know.
okay, do you have any outro remarks that you want to say to the people?
All I want to say is that, man, we are so excited that cons are coming back. All of you guys out there watching who haven't gotten back into the con space, maybe because you're not vaccinated or maybe you just have been waiting, go ahead and do it. A lot of these conventions are coming back thinking about safety first. So vaccination is going to become, especially in places like New York, it's going to be the rule for pretty much everything, and there's some amazing things happening. So just go ahead and do it. And if you can find cons that are not requiring it, it's safe. We've had so many cons in the last 6-7 months, Blerdcon included, where people have gotten together, not had a super spreader event. We've proven that we can do this safely, and the people are having a good time. Your family is calling you. Come back to the community. This is where we all are. You see this guy? He's working hard for you to connect you to the community. And what are you doing? You're sitting home. I sound like the dude with that commercial. You ain't doing nothing. Get to school. You know. Enroll. Nothing. But yes, really, the family is all here, and we miss each other, and we miss being blurs, and we miss being nerds, and any opportunity to get back connected, we can all use it, and we can't wait to see you.
That's right. I will say, if for any first timers never been to Blerdcon, maybe considering it, find us at another con. Hilton and I, we travel all up and down the East Coast. We're here in New York in the DMV. We'll do awesome con, MagFest, KatsuCon, etc. Yes. And we bring the vibe to other spaces. So get a little taste here. We always have people at our booth. We always got music so people can feel the community aspect. We're very community forward. Come to our panels, you will get a very good taste about how we talk about representation, how we honor representation in our spaces. That's the bottom line here. It's community first, people first, fandoms first. And not thinking about getting your ticket immediately, come find us at another con and I promise you will be convinced.
Guaranteed they will both talk to you. They're both dope people. Also, we have redacted footage of her dancing a couple of minutes ago on a Sunday.
Mom. I'm so sorry, Mom. It's Sunday.
We'll block her from the podcast. She can't see it. There you go.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for interviewing with us. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the con.
All right, y'all.